All right, my name is Ted Solovicos. Around Salem, you might know me in the band called Britannica, or I'm in a Britannica duet with Peter Tentendo. But today, I'm doing a show about playing my favorite solo songs as a solo artist that I used to play all the time, or I'm still doing solo shows once in a while when I'm not playing with the band or with Pete. But tonight you're going to hear, or today, whatever time you're watching this, is you're going to hear me playing some of my favorite Beatles tunes, some of my favorite Hermits tunes. I actually met Peter Noon quite a few times. I always harass him when he comes around Mohegan Sun. And maybe a Stones tune, a Buddy Holly tune, a Bobby Darin tune that I love to play and sing. It's a special song to me, along with a Moody Blues and a George Harrison tune. And a Pete Townsend tune. But anyway, the first couple of songs you're going to hear are from the Beatles' Hard Day's Night album and the Beatles' second United States album release. The first song is called I Should Have Known Better, and it's going to be followed up with Thank You Girl, which is an obscure Beatle tune from the Beatles' second album on Capitol Records in the United States in 1964. So here you go.
I'll always be in love with you.
Moving right along, you're going to hear a song by Peter Noone. I always hated Herman's Hermits in the 60s. I didn't think they were the caliber of the Kinks or the Beatles or the Moody Blues. But when I actually saw him probably 5 or 6 years ago, back in 2006 on YouTube, I just found him to be a fantastic frontman who just made me keel over laughing because he could be a stand-up comedian nowadays. So this is a song that's actually you hear in a commercial once in a while, and it's called I'm Into Something Good. It was their first hit in England back in 1964, and they made #1, and in the United States it was a big hit for them too, right after Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Good Daughter. But this is my version of I'm Into Something Good. Hope you like it.
Woke up this morning feeling fine. I got something special on my mind. Last night I met a new girl in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. She's the kind of girl that's not too shy, and I can tell I'm her kind of guy. She danced close to me like I hope she would. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. She only danced for a minute or two, and she stood right near me the whole night through. Am I just a guy in love? She's the only girl I've been thinking of, the only girl I've been thinking of. I walked her home and she held my hand. I knew it wouldn't be another one-night stand. I asked her out next week and she told me I could. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. She's the only girl I've been thinking of, the only girl I've been thinking of. I walked her home and she held my hand. I knew it wouldn't be another one-night stand. I asked her out next week and she told me I could. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something good. Something good tells me I'm in something. Something tells me I'm in something. Something tells me I'm in something good.
Okay, of course, I love the Rolling Stones, even though back in the 60s my mother and father always told me you can listen to all the Beatles and the Animals and the Moody Blues you want, but don't you ever come home with a Rolling Stones album, because you will be tossed out of the house so fast because they are dirty and scruffy and wouldn't even dress up for the Ed Sullivan show. Mick Jagger's on there with his gray t-shirt or sweatshirt or whatever he wore. But anyway, being rebellious, as I still am nowadays, I went out to Ted Cole's the next day and bought the greatest hits of the Rolling Stones, which at the time was called High Tide and Green Grass. And this is my version of Painted Black, and I hope you like that.
In the summer clothes, I have to turn my head till my doctor's goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see that red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and have to face the facts. Life ain't easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I cannot foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh at me until the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by just in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head till my darkness goes. See your face painted black in the dead of night. I wanna see the sun fly off in the sky. I wanna see you painted black, 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 black.
Back in the 60s, there was a song written by Bobby Darin, which was the flip side of Splish Splash, I Was Taking a Bath. And I've never played that song, but on the flip side, it was a beautiful song called I'll Be There, and Jerry and the Pacemakers actually had a big hit in 1965 of this cover. And this is my version. It's a special song to me because I used to sing it once in a while when my mother was around, and it's very close to my heart. And I hope you enjoy my version of the classic song written by Bobby Darin. It's called I'll Be There.
Don't you worry, darling. Don't you know I'll be there? I'll be there when all your dreams are broken. Answer your unspoken prayers when the little things you're doing don't turn out right. Don't you worry, darling, I'll be there. I'll miss you, and in my dreams I'll kiss you and wish you luck on your new affair. So baby, if you need me, all you have to do is call me. And don't you worry, darling, I'll be there. There whenever you need to know that there is someone who cares. So if your new love isn't a true love, don't you worry, darling, I'll be there. There, whenever you need to know that there is someone who cares. So if your new love isn't it true love, don't you worry, darling. Don't you worry, darling. Don't you worry, darling. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Years ago, I found some interest in Buddy Holly because I watched a few movies, and one of my idols growing up, and still is Justin Hayward of the Moody Blues, and he got into music only because he loved to hear Buddy Holly. And Buddy Holly back then, before he died in the plane crash, was a songwriter, one of the few songwriters in rock and roll, because Elvis really never wrote his songs, but Buddy Holly was a songwriter. And that was a big thing back then and for all the bands in the 60s. So I picked a song that I heard Justin Hayward play at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame maybe 6 or 7 years ago. This is a song called Heartbeat, and this is my version of a Buddy Holly song. And I hope you enjoy this.
Why do you miss when my baby's kissing me? Heartbeat, why does a love kiss stay in my memory? Bringing me back, tell me all our stories. Lost glories. Oh, heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby's kissing me? Bringing me back, tell me all our stories. Tell me I've lost glories. Oh, heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby's kissing me? Oh, heartbeat, why does a love kiss stay in my memories?
As some of you might know, I'm a big Moody Blues fanatic / fan, and anytime they're around New England, if you ever want to meet them, just follow me wherever I go when the Moody Blues are in Boston or within a 100-mile radius, because I will always be hanging out with them at some hotel or wherever they tell me they are staying. And anyway, this is my rendition of their big 1986 hit from an album called The Other Side of Life. This is my version of Your Wildest Dreams. And I hope you enjoy that, because I love to sing this tune every time I'm doing a solo around.
Once upon a time, once when you were mine, I remember skies reflected in your eyes. I wonder where you are. I wonder if you think about it. Once upon a time, in your wildest dreams. Once the world was new, our bodies felt the morning dew that reached a brand new day. We couldn't tear ourselves away. I wonder if you know, I wonder if you still remember once upon a time in your wildest dreams. When the music plays, when the words are touched with sorrow, when the music plays, I hear the sound I had to follow. Once upon a time, once beneath the stars, the universe was ours. Love was all we knew, and all I knew was you. I wonder if you know, I wonder if you still remember once upon a time in your wildest dreams. Oh yes, I wonder. Music plays, when the music plays, I hear the sound I had to follow. Once upon a time, once upon a time, once when you were mine. I remember skies reflected in your eyes. I wonder where you are, I wonder if you think about it once upon a time in your wildest dreams. In your wildest dreams, yeah. In your wildest dreams. In your wildest dreams. Whoa.
And of course, getting back to the Beatles, here are a few songs that I love to pull off when I'm singing and playing a solo gig. Wherever I'm playing, up in Maine, New Hampshire, around Salem, around Mass, North Shore, South Shore. And this is my version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And I hope you enjoy that, because I get to use a capo.
I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping, still my guitar gently weeps. Don't know how, nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how, no one controlled you they bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it's turning. Still my guitar gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how you were diverted. No one elected you. I don't know how you were perverted. You were inverted too. I look at you all, see the love without sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. Oh, 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 while my guitar, while my guitar, while my guitar gently weeps.
And here's another Beatles song, which not many people do this as a solo artist. Pete and myself, we do it as a duet, but I still can pull this off as a solo artist. It's from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and it's the final song of that album from 1967. It's my version of John Lennon's A Day in the Life. Here we go.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood instead. They seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was on the House of Cards. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away. Well, I just had to look, having read the book. I had to turn you. Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. Looking up, I noticed I was late. Found a coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. Somebody spoke and I went into a dream. I read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 hoes in Blackburn, Lancashire. And though the hoes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many hoes it takes to fill the outfit. Oh, I'd love to turn.
Getting back to 1965, as I said before, I was never a big Hermits fan. But after seeing them several times and check them out on YouTube under Peter Noon, 2012, 2013, you can find some funny things because he is a fantastic, underrated frontman. And I annoy him anytime he comes around. He just runs when he sees me because he knows I'm a hanger on to him. He's, I grab him, how you doing, Peter, all right? And I frighten him, So anyway, but I get him to, I get his attention when he's on stage, and I actually yell out tunes, and he plays whatever I yell at him because he knows I'm going to annoy him even more if he doesn't. But anyway, this is my version of a song that was written in 1937 by George Formby, and Herman's Hermits, with Peter Noon as the frontman, had a huge hit of this song, and it's called Leaning on a Lamppost, and it reminds me of leaning on the Almies clock up in Essex Street back in the 60s and early 70s, because I was always leaning on that Almies clock to watch all the girls go by, and unfortunately I never picked up any girls, standing there all day and night until, about supper time. The only girl that ever picked me up was my mom, and she would always, come on, Taj, it's time to go home. It's time to go home for dinner. You've been standing here all day. So that's about the only girl that ever was interested in me leaning on that lamppost, even though it was the Almies clock. So this is my version of Leaning on a Lamp.
I'm leaning on the lamp. Maybe you think I look a tramp. Or maybe you think I'm round to steal your car. Oh no, I'm not a crook. And if you think that's what I look, I'll tell you why and what my motives are. I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. She doesn't always get away and never always gets her way, and anyone can understand why. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. She's not the kind of girl to be late for, but this girl I'd break any day for. I never have to ask her what she's late for. She'll never leave me flat, she's not a girl like that. She's wonderful, she's marvelous and fabulous and beautiful, and anyone can understand why. I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. In case a certain little lady comes by. In case a certain little lady comes by.
All right, now ending off this crazy idea of a show that I have here with my solo songs that I do around town once in a while and wherever I play, I'm going to end off this gig here at Salem Access Television here on Derby Street. I'm going to end it off with Peter Townsend and the Who's, Won't Get Fooled Again. This is my crazy rendition, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for hanging around and watching this show here. Here we go. Won't Get Fooled Again, like I've always have.
They'll be fighting in the streets where the children at our feet, and the morals that they worship will be gone. And the man who spit a song stand in judgment of our wrong. They decide and the shotgun sings a song. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution. Smile and grin at the changes all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. Gotta get on my knees and pray. We won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. The change it had to come. We knew it all along. We were liberated by the fall, that's all. And the world looks just the same, and our history ain't changed. Cause the batters, they're all flown on the next war. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a vow for the new revolution. Smile and grin at the changes all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. And I get on my knees and pray. We won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. I moved myself in the family side. We'll be happy just to get back alive. I get on all my papers and smile at the sky. Cause you know that we're hypnotized, never lied through. Nothing in the streets, they seem different to me. And the slogans I replace by the by. And the fighting on the left, and I'm fighting on the right. And the beers are growing longer overnight. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution. Smile and grin and the changes all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. And I get on my knees and pray. We won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again. Meet the new boss, same as your old boss. Yeah!
All right, I hope you enjoyed this show. I don't know how long it's going to be, but these are my favorite songs to play when I'm not playing with the band or with Peter Tentendo. And when I get roped into a solo gig, these are most likely some of the songs you're going to hear me play wherever I'm playing. So thanks a lot for watching, and until classic nostril rock and rollers is ever resurrected, we will see you next time here at Salem Access Television. Peace and love and happiness. Good night and goodbye.